What is up, male and females? Welcome to some deep web exploration and diving into what the deep web actually is. I'm on a Linux Mint virtual machine. I have things sandboxed, firewalled pretty well, and it's segmented from my network, so should have no problem actually viewing anything. So let's kind of get into that. What do we got here? So the green machine, you are not logged in. Sign up. Xmas sale starts now. What in the heck is this? What does that do? 25 days, 1 hour ago is our time of the year, just like every year in the last decade. Cards are buy one, get one free until New Year's Day. This year is special because I am able to include $20 cards. Amex, I don't know what those are. From now until or January 1st. Email. So I guess you can email this, but basically this looks like this is a form. Yeah, it's exactly what it says. It's a form where things are gonna go. What happens if I hit the sign up button? Start using password and then some captcha crap. Okay. So nothing too exciting, but this is basically just a form. What is it? Is there anything interesting? Update email address. I want to learn how to swipe. I'm tired of being burned. What does that mean? It's card dumps and burn. Now I ran out of money and here in Mexico. I used to come by with cash. Oh my gosh, guys, if you're gonna try buying anything from the dark web, here's the thing, don't. They're all scams. Like 99% of the time you're gonna get scammed. I would see here. Mr. Phone Guy. Drugs. Okay. What does drugs have to say? Is it okay to post drugs? No, say here, I have a massive supply of Xanax, Valium, and Cosmium for cheap. Go for it. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Sale all good. Yeah, these are a long time ago. 2002. Yeah, the further you go. Yeah, it's not regularly posted. This looks like it has a lot of response. What is this one? Clone credit cards. Real cards with stolen info. Get them cloning them to clone CCs, learning to perfect my method, now ready to start sharing these wonderful cards with my deep web friends to make sure we all understand these cards are real cards mailed to you. I would sure hope so if I was going to spend money. Price is $100 per card, guaranteed to have at least 3,000 left on the CC limit. Most are over 4,000. Want several? Great deal. Man, you can get a pretty good deal for stolen credit cards. So would I recommend this? I've just sent you a mail with one little question left to be answered. I want to see if anyone says this. I live in France. These strong ship. Man, people are really willing to pay for this stuff. What the heck? Use ATM once to 500 ATM limit. Use the rest of them in stores. Well, I guess for this person it worked out. Yes, it can be used worldwide. Huh. That is quite intriguing. Okay, so if you guys don't really know much about how cryptocurrency works, a lot of people will say it's completely undetectable in forms of transaction, and that is true and not true at the same time. Basically, when you create a Bitcoin account, or Bitcoin wallet, you create one, you get basically a wallet ID. It's as long structured, and truly, no one can know it's yours unless somehow you tell them or they find that out. But you can see every transaction through a Bitcoin address, which is why how a lot of FBI's will sting operations when it comes to Bitcoin laundering. I don't know if that's an actual term or not, but basically what they'll do is they'll track because the transaction it's public record. Probably even a bit more no, yeah, it's just public record for general, but they can track every transaction a Bitcoin wallet makes, and they track it to you. You're kind of screwed. But let's see here. So hidden wallet. Hidden Wallet is the most popular anonymous wallet on the deep web. We are on a mission to build a more open, anonymous, and fair financial future integrated piece of software. The anonymity is easily destroyed when you deal with Bitcoin exchanges, for example, which know your real identity. Deal with Bitcoin exchanges, for example. Okay, most Bitcoin exchanges comply with AML and KYC policies, so it's hard to be anonymous. Yeah, that is kind of the beating factor against Bitcoin is when governments are getting involved, the anonymity kind of doesn't go away. Um, you'll mix your bitcoins. I'm not an expert when it comes to Bitcoin, but I don't know how legit this is. Can we register for an address? Let's call it Jimmy. Password. So I'm guessing we just create an account here. Load manager. Yeah, I'm not worried about that right now. Okay, so yeah, this is basically what a Bitcoin address would look like, and we have 00. So basically, you could send or withdraw. Basically, if someone would wants to send that any money Bitcoin to this, I'd much appreciate it. Let's see how much we can get. Looks like we got some type of like news article, Flashlight 2.0. Uh, popular popularity rises. What is this crap? Bitcoin alert: why the Trump inauguration is a buy the news event. Bitcoin fallen at a low $92,000 January 8th, previously hitting 102 on Monday, marking almost a 10% retreat in a matter of days. So this just looks like a standard news website, mostly about Mexico, America. Mexico's just new name for the U.S. after Trump plans to. Yeah, if you didn't hear that, Trump decided to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which I think is stupid. It was Jet say something. You can say something. So you can articles. What do we got here? How to pay the DW right? Monar XRM. Human basis operating. So what the crap is this? Post for huge series post. I also like that. That's the most generic people up thing I've ever seen. Post we open to post a huge series called the Darknet Basis. It will be sort of Wikipedia for Onion users, since the hidden wiki has gone away and turned into a common link directory, which is true. If you're just going to use the hidden wiki, you're not going to find much. But that's what I'm doing for the episode, just to see what we got here. But how to identify scam markets and vendors? How to so this is a well, basically, anything you find on the deep web is most likely a scam by itself. But before we begin, you are about to read how to commit felonies and reduce the risk of being caught. Wow, I found the gold mine here. It is strongly recommended that anything it could be considered darknet related you don't do on a normal operating system or default browser. Keep your darknet activity as far away from your real identity as possible. For example, your browser could store visited sites in history and someone else could see it while using a computer. Or Reddit sells the account data it has collected from you or other companies, which is true. And so others know that you are very interested in buying illegal drugs online. Reddit also tracks you across different sites and links your different accounts. Yeah, so you basically don't know. You basically have like an ID that most companies will use, and a lot of times they're the same ID. But basically, let's say you were on Facebook, or let's say before that, let's say you're on Amazon and you were searching, I don't know, like cat toys, and you went to Amazon, you saw ads for cat toys. That's because they have a shared advertising ID for you, and they basically share that information around. So this person's got a point. Using a secure operating system is one of the most important parts of using the darknet. The main operating system will be focusing on what's called Tails, which we also mentioned is Unix and Cube. So basically, how Tails works, and the reason why a lot of people recommend it is it's a live environment where you plug it in and it's not storing anything. It stores a little bit on your RAM, but once you unplug it, it disappears. So there's nothing sticking with Tails, which is a pretty good option if you're gonna do stuff. But yeah, Tails, it's fine. Time you start Tor browser, you are set to secretly sidebar the safest. So when shutting details, it's best to wait till your computer shut down completely before moving the USB stick. Yeah, this is all fine and dandy. I do think it's kind of absurd that they're talking about buying a felony. Lead your personal storage. False. Upgrading. This is some interesting stuff. Committing a felony when all you're doing is really installing an operating system. We got another thing here for crypto news. I guess this is it's basically kind of a stock place to see where Bitcoin is currently, which Bitcoin just traditionally right now is down. Launches multi-asset margin. Coinbase reports subpoena by CFT data consumer protection. Nothing really interesting. Police arrest Dutch law student in connection with 4.6 million crypto investment scheme. Can I click on this? Like, is this more readable? More news. I want to know more about that story. Passive income. Let's see here. What does that do? Brings me to something that's not. I want to read more about that story about the freaking police arrest Dutch law student connection. That's a large crypto scheme, which a lot of content creators will like advertise like these weird cryptocurrency investments where you can like quick get rich quick schemes. There we go. Gosh. And basically, what they do is they advertise this cryptocurrency. People invest in it very quickly. The value rises. They sell out, make a crap ton of money, and everyone else loses stuff. If you know about the Hawk Tuah girl situation, that's kind of what I'm referring to. Well, this is a probably the most fake website I've ever seen. Stock Insider. Yeah, if you're gonna do stock trading or like insider trading, I wouldn't make a website just called the Stock Insider, a community dedicated to inside trading. Yeah, that's the way to get it. Want to become one of the few insiders. There's not even much here. I guess I would have to register for something. I guess like I'm not registered. What does registering even look like? We trust. I agree to these terms. And you just create a username and an email address, which I'm not putting an email address in there because it's probably gonna make me have to verify it. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. What is this? Active on dark markets? You have our attention. The National Police in the Netherlands and Justin authorities collaborate with foreign counterfeits to combat in real life crimes and cyber enabled crimes. Those who offer illicit goods and services have our attention. Are you one of them? How's your OPSEC? What the frick? I have no idea what this is. Seize domains. I guess this is all the domains that they have ever seized. That's a lot of domains, but the one the problem with shutting down dark websites is that when you shut down one, like as large as the Silk Road was, you're just gonna have 20 more take its spot, or at least five to take its spot. So this website looks like it's a if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, work donates are welcome. This looks like where you can download ransomware. I recognize anything? Medusa. I do recognize that sketch. What is this? Doesn't make any sense. This just looks like this is just a weird website. So we got a website where it looks like this is a hacker. Maybe you can buy him. Green open source and IT Harding. See, plus Rust programming. I'm currently working a team and developer at Tor project. My team is responsible for the core Tor application, library, and support utilities. Joint photography, arranging conferences, and hacking festivals. Some of my work is available on GitHub. Oh, cool. So traveling. Is this just a like a tutorial website? I guess so. I guess this is more of a tutorial website than anything else. The Swiss Bay. Paranoid. That's just freaky. I don't really like this. Okay, so I found but it's not really hard to find Tor links, which is basically found on the hidden wiki. And looks like it's just another place. So I think we're gonna head into here the next episode. Really, I just want to get my feet wet to see what we're looking at here as we continue the series. It's kind of interesting. Some stuff I found was a little freaky, and I'm not gonna post. Nothing like erotic or like illegal. It was just like website creeped me out a little bit. But if you like this, leave a like, comment. Remember to smile.